that being said, back in reality, we gotta kill a lot of these enemies. Well, not really. You don't really have to. But, they are infesting this place. So therefore, we gotta protect my hometown, of course. What we actually are really here for, though, is to get the Skulltula. And boy, I would not want to see how the Deku Tree is doing. There's also, of course, Octoroks. Slightly also infesting the town, of course. And again, you don't really have to do anything here. But what we actually need to do is, we need to go to the Lost Woods. Excuse me. Take him out. Get out of here. So now let's go to the Lost Woods, shall we? Yeah, so now we're in the Lost Woods. Let's go and let's take a sweet little visit with our friend Skull Kid, right? Skull Kid's doing alright, isn't he? I'm sure he is. Skull Kid, is this what happens to kids who wander into the forest? It looks like he doesn't like grown-ups. Very interesting. No response, he's sleeping. But yeah, you could take this guy out if you want to. But be careful, you're also risking your life. And I don't think, like, your hookshot's gonna work. You basically gotta sword him. He will try to get away. Like that. But, if you do kill him underneath a certain circumstance, then you'll be rewarded. I don't think it's gonna respawn, but, that's why if you go down here, then there'll be 2 more. I want to try to take out one of them, but I can't promise that. But yeah, you can de-damage him. This tree stump, I swear to God. If you kill them, then it will drop an orange ruby, which is worth 200 rubies. That can fill up your wallet a lot. So these are basically the guys to get a lot of rubies from. Look at that meme number. 420 rubies. 420 blaze it, baby. Anyways, so here we are, and long time no see, Meadow. What are you? Though you wear Kokiri-ish clothing, you can't fool me. I promise, sorry, I would never let anybody go through here. Well, if you think I'm not trustworthy, then, I'm gonna play something familiar to you. That melody. Saria plays that song all the time. Do you know Saria? That song? Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Seems to be a little bit confuzzled. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. Okay, very interesting. Now, we're gonna come back over here to get a Skulltula that you can only get in the future, of course. There's a Skulltula right here. You can do that, and you get another Skulltula. So now we're gonna go this way, of course, and we're gonna enter the Sacred Meadow. That's what we're gonna do next. From here on, we'll be going through some narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. Use the targeting to always look in the proper direction. Set the view so you can see down next corridor before you take a turn. Once your view is set, hold down Z and sidestep around the corner. That way you won't be surprised by an enemy waiting for an ambush. So now you're going to be dealing with a new set of enemies. These things are moblins. They will try to get you out of nowhere, so do be self-aware. Oof! Like that. But luckily these guys are not too threatening. They may be a little bit threatening, but not too threatening. Woo! But make sure to hookshot them from a corner. Like that. Now, again, here's another Skulltula you can only get in the future. You shoot him here, and then there you go. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. You got a token proving you destroyed it. There is one more moblin. But here's what I'm gonna do. Although it's not necessary for me to battle him, I'm gonna trick him. Like that. Psych! And I sliced him with my sword. Psych! Then we got a big tough guy. Make sure to get out of the range of fire. You can walk past him. That's what you can also do. You can walk past him, and he will not bother to turn around. Of course, you'll be rewarded with a few red rubies, maybe a blue ruby or so. And, yeah. Whoa. Man. Saria. This is once where Saria was. Chic. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. A thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Meadow Forest. So now we're at the point of the game where we get to learn very more interesting songs, instead of like repeat of free notes. And these songs are actually used to basically help you out get yourself around Hyrule. This first one. You have learned the Meadow Forest. Link. I'll see you again. By the way, there's this white fade that is so weird, I have no idea. Also, here's another thing to talk about. This is supposed to be supposedly gray, but why is there textures? Blame my emulator, not me. Anyway, so let's go ahead and, we're gonna have to go up here. That's where we're gonna need to go to, because this is where we access the 4th dungeon of the game, the Forest Temple. The Forest Temple, man. This is where the point where the dungeons will be ridiculously long, and we'll start to have very interesting setbacks. So, I think these videos will most likely be 3-parters, and also, this wolf is taking a long time to get to me. I might split these into 3 parts, and obviously when you're watching a Master Quest version of this dungeon, it will be like, I think around an hour long. But that's mostly for the temples, of course, because this is, like, so far the longest they have. But so far, these dungeons will be quite interesting to try out when we get to the point, of course. And let's destroy our first gold Skulltula. Get ourselves across here. Make some platforming. And then we open up this chest, which will give us a small key. This is where the dungeon will start giving us some locked doors that we're gonna need to unlock. Of course, hook shots will instantly kill the Skulltulas too. As we enter the next room, there's a little bit of this interesting concept here. As you can see, there's 4 post sisters defying the torches. And, well, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to find all 4 of these post sisters. So we'll go ahead and get right onto that. So, let's go and move straight. And then make it immediately turn right, as there's a Skulltula right there hanging on the wall. Again, use your hookshot to obtain the token. Right here's the bubbles, of course. He will try to go for you, and, yeah, just try to hurt you, of course. And then we enter in here, and this is where we fight the most interesting, dangerous enemy of the entire game, Stalfos. They're basically gonna try to mimic your attacks, and, they'll rely on, like, multiple of them, or just one of them. They most likely reserve as the mini-boss of the bunch, compared to Stalfos and, everything else. These guys will be probably your biggest challenge yet of skill. Well, not the biggest, but we'll get to that later. Of course, doing so will get us another key. Of course, the enemy respawned, but I'm not gonna bother with them. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to this little corner over here. Now, earlier when we were messing around with the windmill, we had to play around with the Song of Time block, so as always, play the Song of Time, and it will disappear from existence, and it will go to the past. Those Song of Time blocks actually do transfer between the past and the future. Pretty interesting. Get rid of that. And then we gotta take care of this Octorok. That's down. And, so what we're gonna be doing next is we're going to be, going across here. So first things foremost, well, not that. We need to take out this Skulltula. Then we gotta take out this Skulltula. But we don't have enough reach to aim for this Skulltula, fortunately. So, instead, what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to navigate around the Skulltula. Pro tip. If he's looking at you, and he turns purple, stand still and don't move. Because he will not go for you if you're moving. Anyways, this next room contains the bubbles. Destroy it, you'll get yourself a treasure chest which contains the dungeon map. Then we have a little one, of course. And then across here is another of these Skulltulas. Definitely take them out. But you don't necessarily have to. As what you need to do is to get over here. And then hit this red switch. Now here's a funny little interesting thing about this red switch. If you activate it again, you'll actually reverse the effect. With these red switches. Something that's rarely used. But you need to drain the water. That's what you actually need to do, though. Alright, well, that was some fun we had here. Then we get slammed in the face. Take him out. And then cut that in half. And, we need to get up there. Now, you can barely make it, but you gotta use your hook shot in front of this chest. And that will get you up there. The chest itself will only give you a recovery heart, so... That isn't what you actually want. What you actually do want is the Skulltula. Now... Okay, I figured Link would jump there, but nope, apparently not. We're gonna drop down to the bottom of the well here. My nose is so itchy, it's annoying. So, down here in the bottom of the well, there's definitely a few recovery hearts here and there. My nose is stitching, stop it. My nose is so itchy. So, open up the chest. You get a small key. But I think we actually have enough small keys to make a little bit of progression, so we're gonna use what we currently have for right now, and let's go ahead and march forward, I guess. You don't need to fight this guy, but if you want